Well, hello again and welcome back. This is episode 7 of Every Song Has a Story. And this week's track is called I've Seen Love, and that's the truth. I've Seen Love was written up in Maine, and it was back in the days when I was touring Maine. And this was actually in response to a song that Linda Ronstadt had recorded. It's a Neil Young song called Love is a Rose. And I had that whole idea, that whole cadence, that beat in my head. I wrote it in a drop D position. I dropped both of the E's down to a D, and it's kind of like a descending bass line out of the D to an A. It's a 2-chord song. It's one of those simple bluegrassy type things. It's got every element of bluegrass in it except for me. Frankly, I'm not a bluegrass guy. We recorded it in the Wild Strawberry sessions, and when we were rehearsing it, I happened to own, back in those days, and I carried it around with me, a teardrop mandolin. Well, Steve Hobson picked it up for this one. In fact, we kind of discussed it, and I said, well, why don't you try it? Steve is a musician. He's a real musician, so he was able to put it together, and it's everything that it can be, with Steve playing the mandolin in it. Eli and Cullen nailed down the rhythm section, and I just did my thing. After we recorded it, maybe a year or two later, I added another verse to it, and I'm bound and determined to re-record it someday with another verse in it. It'll happen someday. But anyway, God bless you, and thank you for checking in again, and turn this one up because it's a lot of fun to listen to. And it's only 2 minutes. It'll be over before you know it. Bye. Have a good one.